Salakia. But anyway, Satan, man. But it says here, declaring the end from the beginning, from ancient times to things that are not yet done. Hey, America's not destroyed yet. The missiles have not been shot yet, but we're proclaiming these things. It says, that things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. Okay, so I wanted to make that point. How the men of the Lord spoke these things even before they came into power, to being. We speak the things into existence, you know. And it reads here, verses 6. It says, he made the moon also to serve in her seasons for a declaration of times and a sign of the world. It says, for the moon is a sign of feast, light that decrease in her perfection. In the moon or the month is called out her name. Like we're in a new moon right now. We're in a new month. This is a new month. New moon Shabbat means new month. All right. And it says, increasing wonderfully and changing, being an instrument of armies above, shining in the firmament of heaven. Okay. And the armies above are going into the stars and the different, galaxies and so forth, man. The elements or the ornaments of the firmament. You see the stars and so forth, shooting stars. You got what they call Orion, which they known as the Big Dipper or whatever the hell Esau wants to call it. You see what I'm saying? It declares the work of the Most High. That's why when you live in a city, a crystal clear night doesn't do the sky any justice, because you have all this light and pollution all over the place. But yet you go out to countryside and you look up into the heavens, man, you can see a million stars. Like when we went to the campgrounds a few months ago with the brothers, man, we was out in the woods, man, and it was pitch black. But when you look up in the sky, it was beautiful, man. It was literally about a billion stars where we were at, just in that one area. But Esau, it's no justice being done, because, prime example, look at this. Look at this, man. Esau has totally destroyed the earth. All right. So going from here to the book of Second Esdras, the 9th chapter, and this brings it home. Verse 1, it says, and he answered me and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And how are we measuring the time? Diligently, by watching the prophecies, studying, you know what I'm saying? Praying, asking the Lord for more signs, revelation, so to speak. Watching the videos, which is too many videos actually for me to even keep up with. It's too many videos going forth. I can't even watch all the brothers I want to watch, because it's just too many, including the ones we upload here. There's just too many videos, man. I can't keep up. Brothers are doing hour or more shows and so forth, man. And, we have the weekly sit down, or the weekly classes that we do from time to time that we're getting back in the habit of doing, which is about an hour, sometimes an hour and a half long. There's a lot to it. You be burnt out, but it's still diligent, okay? And it says, and when thou seest part of the signs past, in which I've told thee before, going back to the precept we just read, Isaiah 46:10, he warned us through the prophets. It says, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he hath made. Now you're seeing all this shit happening. New variants, new lockdown. They're talking about NATO rounding up defiant people, meaning that people that's not complying with their Ponzi shit they got going on, with their scheming, with their madness. People is not complying with it, so therefore they're sending the bully factor in, the bully tactic, which is these troops, man. And it says, therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Case in point, what we just read. For as like as all that is made in the world hath the beginning and the end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works, and endings and effects and signs. Okay, and like this video here that Dabu put up, man, this is a perfect example of effects and times, because if you look at this time chart, August 2017, and then you got 2024, that's an X, and then you got 2045, 2099, 2052, 2078, 2079. Esau, you ain't gonna be around at that time, bro. I could confidently say that. So we do get these blood moons. For one thing, America is gonna be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? So regardless of it, you might not even see the blood moon on this side of the earth, and because it's gonna be complete darkness over here. Okay, the scriptures even tell you that fire is gonna burn for a long period of time, known as forever. Not literally being forever and ever, but America is gonna burn for a long period of time. You know, and I was just, just imaginative. I was just thinking like, okay, we gonna take Esau and burn him up after 1,000 years. What if the Lord allowed this place to burn that long? I'm not saying that is the case, but Jake just be bullshit in the mind sometimes. What if we took Esau and drop him off in his habitat over here? Or reignite this place and burn his ass back up. But regardless, and that's not a breakdown for those of you out there. Oh man, the brother said KC that Esau gonna get burnt up in the. Nah, bro, we not saying that. It's just an interesting concept. The Lord can do anything. But regardless, after this destruction, I don't think you're going to be seeing any moon or sun over here anytime soon. We ain't even going to be over here. Only thing that's going to be in this place is satyrs, dragons, and so forth. Not sea creatures. Not going to be any sea here. But you're going to have desert creatures, man. Cockroaches and stuff like snakes and Komodo dragons. Those things are going to dwell here in Babylon the Great. Desert creatures. You know what I'm saying? And it might not even be that. It could have just been the fact that because the Lord is going to make this place a desert. You know, it's going to be a desert from fucking Florida all the way up to Alaska, man. Pretty scary. But nonetheless, this place is out of here, man. You can forget about it, E. Another precept here. Go from here to the book of, I think it's Matthew 16. Yep, Matthew 16:1, it says, the Pharisees also with the Sadducees came and tempting and desired him that he should show them a sign from heaven. And he answered and said to them, when it is evening, you will say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning, it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, you could discern the face of the sky, but you cannot discern the signs of the time. That's right. You know what I'm saying? The signs of the time. You can't see the hell that's getting ready to break loose. All right. And it says here, and the wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, but there should be no sign given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. Okay. And he left them and departed. And as we just found out that you had a tetrad of solar and lunar eclipses during the time of Nineveh, man, when he prophesied there. So you see the signs that that foretold the end of Nineveh, and it's the same thing happened in America, man. Okay. And the fact that Jonah was the prophet of the Lord, prophesying against that place, and hey, we come in that same spirit, prophesying against it. So we are the sign. Okay. We're the sign, the men of the Lord, the men of Yahweh Shimi Habashai. All right. And that's just pretty much it. So anyway, with that, I'm gonna give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Shimi Habashai. And with that, Shalom and the Baba Ball.